Welcome to the skillet, just cooking. Today, in honor of Game of Thrones coming to an end, we're going to do brisket, smoked brisket that gets finished in sous vide. Sounds delicious, so let's get started. Come with me. All right, in order for this magic to happen, we got salt and pepper. We got our brisket. In this case, it's a corned beef brisket. You got your wood chips, pecan, and hickory. That's all we need now for the smoking part. When we do sous vide, we'll have some more. So prepping this is going to be pretty simple, because right now all we want to do is get that smoky flavor from the smoker. So for that, we're just going to add some salt and pepper to the brisket. Not too much salt, because we're going to add a lot more salt during the sous vide process. You just want to season all sides. I'm going to rub it in there. Get all that different seasoning around. And for smoking it, that's all you need to do. We're going to smoke this brisket at about 225 for 4 hours, low and slow. Welcome back to day 2. So we've let the brisket sit overnight in the fridge. That way all the flavors get to come together. And today we're going to put a few ingredients together and put it in a sous vide for about 8 hours. Now, because this is a corned beef brisket pre-packaged, we're going to add a little something extra just to help bring out that additional saltiness that would have normally came out if you had boiled the corned beef. So let's get it started. Alright, so a few of our ingredients that we got today. First off, we got our smoked brisket that's been all night in the fridge. We have about 5 cloves of garlic. A couple of dried chilies. We have a Chipotle and some Thai chilies. About 4 tablespoons of butter, so half a stick. We got some peppercorns, some pink peppercorns, some black peppercorns. Those added a nice floral and deep flavor to it. And then, as our liquid, just to help out with the saltiness, we have a Imperial Stout. So, let's get started. First off, we're going to grind up the peppercorns just to help release that flavor. All right. There we go. We'll come back to that later. Now, let's get the garlic going. Alright, I'm going to put this back in here with the peppercorns. I'm going to grind it all together, make a paste. Alright. Now, let's prepare our dried chilies. Now, I'm deseeding all the chilies. but you can leave them in there if you want the extra bit of spice. From there, you only need to do a rough chop, but watch out, the red chilies, those chilies will go flying. Once you have your dried chilies chopped, grind them up with your garlic and pepper mixture. Alright, from here, we're just going to add everything to a Ziploc bag or a vacuum sealed bag, and we're going to be ready to go. You can set your sous vide anywhere between 165 to 178. I ended up using 175 degrees. You'll notice the beer in the bag will start to bubble up a bit. So what I did was, I left a small opening in the bag for about 10 minutes, and that allowed all that excess air to escape. After you pull the brisket from the sous vide, let it cool, and then place it under a broiler for about 6 minutes to add some color. Then you're ready to slice it up. I sliced my brisket at about 1/4 of an inch thick for some sandwiches we were making that day. Alright, now we've taken it out of the sous vide, put it in the broiler, and we've done this a couple ways. Sliced it up and made a sandwich out of it. So, let's give it a taste and see how everything turned out. The Stout was a good choice. It's not anywhere near as salty as it was. But let's see how it is in sandwich form. I would say this was a successful recipe. So, until next time, adios.